Okay, our next technique we're going to look at is flashing daggers. This is for a two-hand push. So as someone comes in and pushes you, what we're going to do is we're going to step back with our right foot into a side fighting stance. Double wedge block. I mean, we don't want these way out here. They should be about shoulder width apart just a bit. You should be in a nice good fighting stance, not opened up. So here. Okay, that's your first move. Now from here, your right hand is going to strike the ribs as your left hand sets up here by your shoulders to set up your next strike. You should also be in a hard bow. So your first move, 1, strike the ribs. From here, we're going to go back to horse as we strike the throat. Right hand goes into chamber, sets up for our next strike. Solar plexus as the left hand comes underneath. Reach hand to the groin, step back left, and cross out. Again. Wedge block. Strike the ribs. Strike the throat into horse. Strike the solar plexus into hard bow. Strike the groin with the ridge hand. And we cross out. Really watch your power patterns. Again. 1. Strike. 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 And out. Okay? Let's try this again. Wedge block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step back to 6. And cross out. Okay? From a different angle. Wedge block. Strike the ribs. Strike the throat as we go to horse. Solar plexus as we go to hard bow. Knife edge to the groin as we go back to horse. Cross out to 6. Last time from this angle. Wedge block. Ribs. Throat. Solar plexus. Groin. And we're out. Okay, from this angle here. Step back. 1. Strike the ribs, hard bow. Horse to throat. Hard bow to solar plexus. Knife edge, horse to groin. And cross out. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's called flashing daggers. That kata is also in your long form. So make sure you know it power side and weak side. Okay, our next technique is flashing daggers. This is for a two-hand push. So as Lee comes in and does his push, first thing we're going to use is our double wedge block. Basically all that is 2 extended outward blocks that start from a cross position and strike out. Because you want to separate those arms. So he comes in and grabs, we want to strike because we want the solar plexus in the body available. So we're going to step back as we do this. Then from here, our right hand is going to chop the ribs as our left comes to the shoulder and into hard bow. Then we're going to go back to horse as we chop the throat. That'll push him back. That makes the solar plexus the next target. This hand comes underneath. Then we strike the groin and we cross out. Okay, again, they come in. Strike. 1. Throat. Solar plexus. Groin. And cross out. One more time from this angle. They come in and push. Double wedge block. Strike the ribs. Horse. Strike the throat. Hard bow. Strike the solar plexus. Back to horse as we strike the groin. Left foot. And cross out. From a different angle. Okay, they come in and grab. Double wedge strike right to those radial nerves. Strike the rib cage. Make sure your left hand is up on your shoulder to set up your next strike. Strike the throat. Right hand is now in chamber for your next strike. Left hand comes underneath as we strike the solar plexus, which lines up for your next strike, which is the groin. Left foot steps back as we cross out. Flashing daggers one more time. Strike. Ribs, throat. Solar plexus with the spear hand, groin with the knife edge, and cross out. And that's flashing